I'm so bored. There's nothing to do. Nobody's home. I'm bored. Uh-oh. I'm in my roommate's office. I was supposed to be in here. What's that? That's a swivel chair. That was fun. I wonder what else I could do. Well, that was fun. Now what do I do? I know! I can read a bedtime story! Hi! Welcome back to another episode of Theo Reads a Bedtime Story. I'm so glad that you decided to come back and join me, because these are fun. I'm fun. Okay, so we have a fun book here that I have never read before. Again, I show you the book. If you give a moose a muffin. Oh, it kind of sounds familiar. Kind of like that book, If You Give a Dog a Donut. I wonder if it's written by the same person. I can't remember who wrote the other one, so not gonna solve that riddle. All right, let's jump right into it. If you give a moose a muffin, you might be in for some trouble, because mooses are dangerous creatures. So be careful. If you see a moose in the wild, don't try and pet it, okay? Biggie promise. Okay. He'll want some jam to go with it. What are you letting the moose in the house for? Man, this kid's crazy. Gonna have a word with his parents. So you'll bring some of your mother's homemade blackberry jam. Oh, come on, man. Your mom worked hard on that jam and you're just giving it away to the moose. Although, I guess it is nice that he's sharing. When he's finished eating the muffin, he'll want another. Well, yeah, look at the size of this dude. I bet he could eat like 3 dozen. And another. Uh-oh. And another. He's still going. When they're all gone, he'll ask you to make more. Did he say please? Because if he didn't say please, then I would say no, Mr. Moose. No. You'll have to go to the store to get some muffin mix. Or you can just make them from scratch. But then I guess you would need like a cookbook and all the ingredients. It could be easier just to go to the store and get some muffin mix. I wonder what kind of muffins they were. Maybe like a corn muffin? I like a good corn muffin. Ooh, blueberry muffin. My favorite. Then he'll want to go with you. Oh, that would be a sight, seeing a giant moose walking through like a Stop and Shop, or like a Walmart, or maybe a Trader Joe's. Hi, Joe. Look, this is my moose. When he opens the door and feels how chilly it is, he'll ask to borrow a sweater. But mooses have fur. That's weird. And I feel like they live in the cold areas like Canada. Canada. What did I say? Canada. It's Gerard. When he puts the sweater on, he'll notice one of the buttons is loose. Who in this house has a sweater that will fit a moose? That is crazy. He'll ask for a needle and thread. Oh, this dude maybe took some home ec classes or something in school, and this moose knows how to sew. That's kind of nice of him, I guess. He's eating all your food. He's probably, messing up the house, so he wants to fix the sweater. So, okay. He'll start sewing The button will remind him of the puppets his grandmother used to make. Oh, okay, so he comes from like a family of sewers. That's cool. But he did knock over that vase down there. Be careful, Mr. Booth, Mr. Sewing Booth. So he'll ask for some old socks. Gross, I bet they smell. Stinky, smelly old socks. For the Booth that invited himself into the house. And he'll make some sock puppets. I like puppets. When they're all done, he'll want to put on a puppet show. I'd watch that puppet show. You kidding me? With a Booth putting on a puppet show? That'd be awesome. But dangerous. Oh look, he made a moose and a mouse. Hey Gerard, look, he made a mouse puppet. He'll need some cardboard and paint. Oh, this dude's going all out. He's making scenery for his puppet show. Then he'll ask you to help make the scenery. See, I told you. Hey, what happened to the muffins? Man, I wouldn't want this dude in my house to get sidetracked. He'd be like, oh, let me fix that banister for you. And then he'd see like that the clock wasn't working, so he'd go fix the clock, and then Grandma would fall down the stairs. When the scenery is finished, he'll go behind the couch, but his antlers will stick out. Yeah, look at that. That's funny. He would be very good at hide and seek. He's got big old antlers. So he'll ask for something to cover them up. And you'll bring him a sheet from your bed. I wonder what's going to happen next. When he sees the sheet, he'll remember he wants to be a ghost for Halloween. He'll try it on and shout, "Boo! Whoa!" Oh, that scared me. It'll scare him so much he'll knock over the paints. Oh man, I would have done the same thing if there was paint all over the place. But there isn't, so it didn't happen. So he'll use the sheet to clean up the mess. Then he'll ask for some soap and water to wash it out. He'll probably want to hang the sheet up to dry. Oh, if you hang it outside, you get that fresh scent. That's nice. I like being outside. He'll go outside to put it on the clothesline. Yeah, this Booth is smart. Don't buy that detergent with the chemicals in it. Just leave it outside and it'll smell nice and fresh. When he's out in the yard, he'll see your mother's blackberry bushes. Oh, look out, Mom, there's a moose behind you. She didn't hear me. Seeing the blackberries will remind him of her jam. He'll probably ask you for some. Oh, just like the other book, I see where this is going. Do you know what's going to happen next? I do. And chances are, if you give him jam, he'll want a muffin to go with it. Which you don't have any because you didn't go to the store because you got sidetracked. So, moral is, if you see a moose, lock the door. And then you won't have to go through all this stuff and probably get in trouble because your mom's like, hey, Timmy, who knocked over all this paint? You're like, Mom, it was a moose. And she's like, don't lie to me. Go to your room. Okay, it's time for bed. So thanks for joining me here on Theo Reads. I hope you guys have a good night, and I'll see you next week when we read another story, because it's Theo Reads, a bedtime story. Bye!